Hello friends! In this video you'll see how the actors of the TV series Sanford and Son 1972-1977 changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Lemon Sanford is Fred's only child. He's good-natured and always ready to help family and friends whenever possible, but can also be jealous of his father's love interests. He was played by Damon Wilson. Rollo Larson is one of the employees at the local gas station and is also Rita's son. He often shows interest in women and enjoys watching erotic films. Rollo loves to wear necklaces, played by Nathaniel Taylor, who died in 2019 of a heart attack. Fred G. Sanford is the brother of Francis and also the sole parent of Lamont. He can be quite grumpy and often likes to start arguments, somewhat negatively refers to people with a criminal record, played by Red Fox, who died of a heart attack in 1991. Officer Smithy Smith, Hal Williams, is one of the members of the Los Angeles Police Department. He knows how to get along well with his colleagues and is a rather shrewd and patient man who doesn't get irritated over small things. Wears a watch on his left hand. Bubba Baxley maintains a close friendship with Fred. He's not prone to betrayal, has a rather simple-minded nature and likes to amuse those around him. Shows signs of baldness, played by Don Baxley, who passed away in 1997 from heart and kidney failure. Officer Hoppy Hopkins works in the same precinct as Smith and often acts as his partner on duty. He's a good conversationalist, but mostly likes to talk about topics he's passionate about. Hopkins is not a touchy subject. The role is played by Howard Platt. Grady Wilson has good friendships with Fred and Bubba. He can be quite impressionable, somewhat unassembled, but has a responsible approach to business. Grady wears a rather puffy beard, played by Whitman Mayo, who died of a heart attack in 2001. Julio Fuentes lives next door to the Sanford family, with whom he gets along quite well. He is in good physical shape and is also good with animals. Julio is in the business of selling used goods, played by Gregory Sierra, who died in 2021 of cancer. Janet Lawson, Marlene Clark, is the mother to Roger and has also had a serious romantic relationship with Lamont. She's a pretty good-natured and caring wife, but sometimes she can be difficult to sort out her own feelings. Likes to wear heavy earrings. Ah Chu has a good friendship with Lamont Sanford and often visits him, though he has run into Fred's dislike. He can be resourceful and has excellent culinary skills, played by Pat Morita, who died of kidney failure in 2005. Melvin had a good relationship with Fred for a long time. He enjoys spending time with friends and also watching various television shows, what he often combines. Sometimes wears plaid shorts, played by Slappy White, who died of a heart attack in 1995. Uncle Woodrow Woody Anderson is married to Esther and is also a foster father to Daniel. He's a good businessman who is not conflicted and doesn't like religious discussions, played by Raymond Allen, who passed away from respiratory disease in 2020. May Hopkins is a close relative of Howard, with whom she has a warm relationship. She's an enterprising woman who tries to help the people around her. May has good organizational skills, played by Nancy Kolb, who passed away in 1991 from cancer. George F. Hodge Hutton was an employee of the Sanford Arms, doing various assignments for Fred. He is quite affable, harmless, and committed only minor offenses in his life, played by Arnold Johnson, who died of a non-communicable disease in 2000. First Lady knows Fred G. Sanford. She can take the initiative and is not afraid to express her opinion in front of people, often while actively gesturing. She dresses quite elegantly, played by Helen Martin, who passed away from a heart attack in 2000. Rodney Victor is relative to Fred since he married his sister Frances. He's a good-natured man who is warm to anyone, has a negative hobby, betting on horse races, for which he has a strong weakness and may even steal for them. He was played by Alan Drake. Dr. Caldwell is a postal worker and tries to advise people on medical matters. He has a thin build, poor eyesight, and is often seen wearing a hat. He has an addiction to cigarettes. Played by Davis Roberts, who died in 1993 of pulmonary emphysema. Danny Taylor works for Hoopy Choppers, where he couriers merchandise to advertising agents. He doesn't know how to mix things properly and can often wear a plaid jacket and a striped tie to go with it. Played by Danny Wells, who died of cancer in 2013. Dolly Simpson was in a romantic relationship with Grady Wilson, which eventually almost turned into marriage. She can be grateful, kind-hearted, and even somewhat naive. Played by Norma Miller, who passed away in 2019 from heart failure. Daniel became the adopted son to Esther and Woodrow. He has a somewhat willful nature, is not always quick to adapt, and has had problems with theft, thus showing his protest. For a long time, he didn't believe in God. The role is played by Eric Laneuville. Gunman engages in criminal activity, particularly robbery. He can operate stealthily, is observant, and is good at tracking. He knows how to use a gun and often uses it as a threat to other people. Played by Gabriel Dell, who died in 1988 of leukemia. Aunt Ethel is a close relative of Lamont on her mother's side, has a lot short hair and a slender build. She doesn't always get along well with Fred and often gets into arguments with him. Played by Bea Richards, who died in 2000 of pulmonary emphysema. Heart Fund Man is committed to educating people, especially those who are older, about what heart problems can be. He knows how to explain and emphasize the importance of a timely examination. Played by Thalmus Rasulala, who died of leukemia in 1991. Calvin is good with bookkeeping and makes sure business owners pay their taxes. He can be quite good with people and help with advice, but he can also cheat and charge some money for his help. Played by Philip Bruns, who died of natural causes in 2012. Carol Davis is in the business of selling merchandise that she delivers to homes and has also been a romantic interest for Fred. She had pretty facial features and was quite a well-groomed woman. Played by Kim Hamilton, who died of natural causes in 2013. Mr. Grayson is an employee of the Guinness Book of World Records. He has good manners, is not gullible, and is used to checking information related to his work. He can be impatient at times. Played by Leonard Stone, who passed away in 2011 from cancer. Herman Edwards gets along well with Lamont, whom he has known for a long time. He has a criminal past, but is able to recognize his mistakes and change for the better by becoming law-abiding. Played by Ron Glass, who died of respiratory failure in 2013. Aunt Esther Anderson is Ethel's sibling and a close relative of Lamont. She can be arrogant and somewhat emotional, especially when it comes to religion or Fred. Played by LaWanda Page, who died of a heart attack in 2002. Donna Harris, Lynn Hamilton, has a medical background and works as a nurse both in the hospital and at home. She is not characterized by the manifestation or aggression, and she can be quite patient and tries not to stir up conflicts. Has a relationship with Fred. Frances Victor is Rodney's lover and is also related by blood to Fred Sanford. She's primarily concerned with the person's qualities, not their race. Wears a knee bracelet on her left hand. Played by Mary Ellis, who passed away in 2022 of natural causes. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.